Welcome to another episode of Up Foul Discussion with the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
And today we're going to be doing something just a little different. What we're going to be doing is fan casting for the DC universe. So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of turn it into like a fun thing. What we're going to do is, I think I've said that like 3 times now, I'm going to pick 5 characters from the DC universe, just random characters, and then my good friend here is going to pick an actor or actress to play them, maybe explain why, maybe get a little in depth. I mean, it's up for discussion. Right, so who should go first? Do you want to pick the characters or should I?
You pick them.
Right, okay, so we completely rewrote this whole DC universe. Okay, so who would you pick to play Wonder Woman? Who would you pick to play Robin? And that's a Dick Grayson version. Who would you pick to play Catwoman? And who would you have to play the Penguin? And who would you have to play Bruce Wayne Batman love interest? So you can pick the love interest, whatever character, and then an actress to play, or an actor, 21st century, run away with it.
No.
What?
I'm as PC as it gets, but I'm not that PC.
Okay then. Right, so actress then.
Oh, maybe. Actually, let's talk about that. Do you think that could work?
What?
I suppose there's no reason why not, really, is there, now I think about it?
Well, you could have Bruce Wayne gay.
I suppose it doesn't make a difference, really, does it?
Yeah, but to say, like, you have that and then they'd adopt, wouldn't they? One would imagine they'd adopt. Well, he's already technically done that with Dick Grayson.
Oh, no. You can't have a gay Batman. Those rumours will start again.
Right, okay.
Why is Bruce Wayne adopting all these little boys? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Right, so let's start off with Wonder Woman first. Who would you have to play Wonder Woman?
I'm tempted to say Emily Blunt.
Oh, she's nice looking, she is. I like her.
She is, and she was in that movie with Tom Cruise. What was that?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, yeah, she was pretty badass in that. So
I haven't seen that. She's nice though, but I think I don't want to be like offensive towards her, but she's her voice is kind of dull.
Does Wonder Woman need like a badass voice?
I think she's like a commanding character, you know what I mean? So if she's with her Amazonians and there's a fight, then you'd expect her to scream across the battlefield, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think she can do it. I mean, if she did it in that movie, the problem is, I think a lot of people talk about casting Wonder Woman and other kind of badass women, female characters in these movies, is they keep on going for like UFC fighters or something. Like Ronda Rousey and getting cast in anything now. She's got her ass kicked again, but
she's what we like to call a loser.
Well, I think she can still probably kick both our asses, but yeah.
Literally before that fight, I was thinking to myself, I was like, should I bet on it? Because she was kind of giving off the vibe and that she was going to win. So I was confident and I was going to put a bet on her to like win. Thank God I didn't. That was a lucky one, that was. Yeah, but I think that's more, if you're talking in respect of Wonder Woman, because obviously with Gal Gadot, there's obviously the kind of, she's not, physique's not buff enough, you know what I mean? I mean, she has strong legs, you know what I mean?
She looks fine. She looks fine, Gal Gadot. The question about her, really, is acting. It's, how good will her acting be? She was fine in Batman v Superman, but we haven't seen her carry an entire movie on her own yet.
Exactly. I think she can add emotional depth to a film, but I mean, in terms of how Wonder Woman looks, it's like, yes, she's Amazonian, but she was made from clay, so she's not actually like a proper like big Amazonian. You know what I mean? If she was given birth if she was born like Amazonian with like Amazonian mother and father, then you'd expect her to be like a buff person, but she's like made from clay. She's given power by Zeus, so you could have like a skinny girl and she has super strength. Don't matter how big her arms are and that how big she looks, she's got super strength, so it wouldn't really matter what she looks like.
It's all about performance. as long if you can convince people through the performance. Look, Linda Hamilton, yeah, got ripped to Terminator 2, but she wasn't like massive.
Yeah.
But I believe she could kick my ass because of the performance. So as long as you get a good actor who can get ripped, job done.
Right. So the next character, who did I say?
I don't know.
Next character.
Let's go with Dick Grayson.
Yeah, that was the next character. You stole my thunder.
I'd cast him older and probably go with maybe Milo Ventimiglia. I think he looks like him.
Because he's handsome.
Sure, why not?
Why wouldn't you have him as... see, if I was going to pick him, I would pick him as Jason Todd. Purely
Really?
because he's got his little lispy bit with his mouth, doesn't he? So it's like after he's like the Red Hood and is smacked up by the Joker, it just kind of, it'd like look okay, wouldn't it? And then obviously, if he's got the Red Hood and he's got a voice changer, it's like, it'd be like a big thing in that, like when he takes off his mask, that he's talking with his little lisp. So there's a differentiation between like the voice alternator and his like his normal lispy voice.
It's a difficult one, Dick, though, isn't it? Because how old do you go?
I think it'd kind of see. For this kind of for the set, I mean, you can pick any age you want, really. I mean, you could have teenager if you wanted. If you were applying it to this DC universe, it'd have to be about what? It'd have to be about 30. You know what I mean? Peak physical condition, training, big and buff. Doesn't really have to be tall, you know what I mean? I mean, Ben Affleck's like 6'3", about the same height as me. So would you have like, what, a 5-foot Dick Grayson? You'd have to have like, I'd say you'd have to have like a 5'9", you know what I mean?
Maybe, I'm not sure, I've never seen him in an action role, so I don't know if he can pull it off, but maybe that, you know, the guy who played, it was an awful movie, but you know the guy who was in that Fantastic Four movie?
Who, Miles Teller?
Yeah.
I think that could work. He's kind of got that soppy orphan look about him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I figure he could get buff. I mean,
he got ripped of some boxing movie, so I think maybe you could do it.
I mean, that sounds okay. So, number 3 was... Did I say the Penguin?
Yeah. Oh, the Penguin. Where do we go with the Penguin?
Do you know, like... See, I was thinking about this. I wanted to pick this because I was thinking the other day, do you know Sir Philip Green? The guy who's in the trouble with, like, BHS, because he's like... He looks a lot like Penguin. You don't know him, so it's not really relevant. But, I mean, Sir Philip Green, he looks a lot like the Penguin. I think because I like the schnoz, but, I mean...
I think maybe Ray Winstone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
See, because the thing with Gotham... They have like an American guy, and he is like American in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he should be an American character, but in my head always goes to like the, you know, like the Arkham Asylum Cockney version.
Yeah. See, I like that as well. I think he should be English. You know, with a name like Cobblepot, come on, and think how many other English characters are really in the DC universe, like at all.
I mean, it doesn't need to be English. He's an American character. I just think it kind of fits in with the
London,
the look.
Tubby London gangster. You know what I mean? All right, mate.
If he was still alive, Bob Hoskins would have been perfect.
Yeah, because you'd want him tubby, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like the Long Good Friday. It was a gang, but you know, his price. So I think Ray Winstone's probably the next best thing.
I think that would be pretty good as well. So. 4th was Catwoman.
Catwoman. Oh. See, I've got Emily Blunt on my mind now. I can't be Emily Blunt. Someone hot. And...
That's sexist.
No, it's not. She's Catwoman.
Dark hair.
Yeah.
You know, dark haired. Young or old? Do you want like a kind of washed up Catwoman, like old, or do you want like a kind of young? Because what's kind of the age difference between Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Selena Kyle?
I always figured they were about the same age.
Okay.
I just thought of Italia.
That's the next one. So hold on to your hat. I think if we're having a brainwave, I kind of have someone in mind for her as well, and I think it's going to be exactly the same as what you're going to say. Come on, Catwoman. Catwoman should be easy. Megan Fox.
No. Oh,
See, I'd pick her for Poison Ivy.
you think so?
Yeah. And you see her in Turtles with the glasses. I mean, it's not that much of a leap, is it? Just whack her in a pair of glasses, and then, like, when she becomes Poison Ivy, just curl her hair up a bit and put her in a sleek outfit.
If we're gonna go older, maybe Eva Green.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure she could pull off the action part though.
You don't think so? Apparently, she was meant to be like Cersei in Wonder Woman.
Okay.
So I mean,
really? I thought you were about Game of Thrones. I was gonna say, really?
nah, Cersei in Wonder Woman. So I mean, how much action's that got to have? Bear in mind, you could pick a blonde one and dye their hair.
No.
Someone sassy with a smart mouth. Well, we can move on to the fifth one while you have a think about that. Would you prefer that? Would that be easier for you?
No. I will think of one.
Okay. 2 hours later.
Whole lot of editing going on here.
See, I know who I'd pick.
I'll go on, put me out my misery.
No, because you're going to laugh at me.
Probably.
I'd pick Selena Gomez. For the shape of her face. Are you thinking, Are you saying not Megan Fox because she has a thin face? Are you thinking like a round-faced actress? Not like fat,
really?
but like a wide-faced one. See, Selena Gomez has got like... You know, she could be Mexican. She doesn't have to be like white American. She could
it's
be...
something to do with her ethnicity. I just don't see her as Catwoman.
She could be black, she could be Mexican. You know what I mean?
Has been black.
Well, there we go then.
Twice. The less said about Halle Berry, the better.
Oh dear.
Oh, Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
Yeah, Diarrhea.
Is she too...
Based purely off that Affleck movie. What was it, Gone Girl?
Was she in that?
Yeah.
So,
job.
Can she do the athletic parts though?
Probably not. Then again, who knows? I wouldn't have believed Scarlett Johansson could have done them before. Well, I didn't in Iron Man 2. It looked terrible, but I mean, she's learned to do it, so...
Okay, let's move on to fifth then, Talia al Ghul. See, I think I can read your mind. See, I've got two people in mind now. So you say.
I can't remember her name. You got to help me. You know that, oh yeah, I can. Alicia Vikander.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Eliza Dushku.
No.
See
Too
now.
old.
See, well, she can do... What kind of...
Unless she's with Affleck, I suppose. Yeah, she's not too old. I suppose she could do it.
Yeah, but
I was going more with, you know, with the accent. Vikander's got the accent thing going.
Yeah, and I mean, she can do the action stuff because she's going to be Lara Croft. Yeah. And, like, see, my thing is, if she's, like, doing business with the Lazarus Pit, like, can she just be like... She can look young, yeah? You know what I mean?
Theoretically, she can look any age, yeah.
It's like I'm 40, but I look good, you know what I mean? It's like she can have nice skin, you know what I mean? It's a compliment. See, would you have a Ben Affleck Batman though, or would you recast Batman?
I'd keep Affleck.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Alright, so now you've picked your 5. I think Alicia Vikander is good. I think she's very good looking. She's pretty and a very competent actress. So now you've got to pick your 5 for me. DC Universe, remember?
Okay. Let's go for the big T villains. Joker, Lex Luthor, Green Arrow. We need a woman. I will say, let's go with Poison Ivy. And one just for you, Dr. Fate.
Nice. Right. So I'm going to start off with the Joker. Who would I have as a Joker? See? How old does the Joker actually have to be? Because, I mean, if you whack makeup on him... See,
I'll tell you what, we're doing fan casting here. We should have done this for me as well. You can pick anyone, anytime. Don't care.
See, I'd pick...
Pick Laurence Olivier for a while, okay? Do what you want.
I'd pick Mark Hamill.
Really?
Yeah, I'll pick Mark Hamill. He looks kind of in good shape now, you know what I mean? Shave the beard, green hair,
Look, you can have
makeup.
you can have 30-year-old Mark Hamill fan casting. Do what you want.
Yeah, I'd have Mark Hamill. See, now I feel bad for you because you picked your pick and now you've kind of given me. But I'll kind of go within the thing. I'd have Mark Hamill. I would. He looks in good shape now. He looked good. He looked good at the end of Star Wars.
He looked great.
I mean, he's got the voice.
I'm not convinced though. Obviously, I saw him on The Flash, basically playing the Joker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want that. He's the trickster, I think, isn't he? Yeah. I'm not sure I want that for an entire movie. But hey, who knows? Maybe the right direction.
See, the thing with Joker,
yeah,
it's kind of. I think they kind of picked Jared Leto because he's a bit like funky. You know what I mean? Maybe funk is not the best word, but kind of not conventional.
I mean, he does have an Oscar, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, not in terms of, but the kind of person he is, like rocker, kind of emo kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Non-conventional.
One of those weird method actors sending like rats to people.
So I'd kind of, I see why they pick him in that, but I'd pick Mark Hamill. I'm trying to think who, like, kind of, what kind of Joker I'd want. You know what I mean? Because Jack Nicholson was, and he was a pretty decorated actor. So I mean, it's not like you don't.
Yeah.
So I mean,
just a bit.
You just pick like a good actor, wouldn't you? I mean, because about Ryan Gosling as well. See, would he have to be good looking?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a Joker, isn't there? Well, I mean, Jared Leto's good looking, isn't
he? Yeah. He's pretty handsome. I know. I'd pick Mark Hamill. You know what I mean? He's got that rough around the edges, so you know what? I'd pick him.
I suppose. I mean, I guess we're not really in a position to judge, but I suppose Mark Hamill's a good-looking guy for his age, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Now he's lost weight and that. Yeah. If I was a woman, I mean, you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? It's Luke Skywalker.
How old is he?
It's got to be 60 something.
Yeah, it's about. He could get like 30-year-old women.
I think he's married though.
Yeah, but he could. You know what I mean?
Theoretically, I mean, he can go to any convention in the world and get laid if he wanted. Yeah.
Alright, so number 2 was Lex Luthor.
Yes. The actor does not have to be bald.
Yeah, that's what I was about to stipulate now.
He can shave their damn head. It's fine.
I'd have him in Lex Luthor is in a Superman film. He's got hair. Something happens. He ends up losing his hair. It is, say the accident's something to do with him, and like Superman's intervened, and now he's bitter, even though it's his fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that used to be the comic origin. I think.
Yeah, that's the kind of Lex Luthor I'd go for, you know what I mean? Not smart enough to know better than that, and to know that he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing, but even after all that, he's still bitter, you know what I mean? I'd probably have him the same age as an actor for Superman. So I'm kind of going between, like, do you know Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum? I wouldn't have too much kind of distinction from that. See, in terms of...
Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, so what? Lex is like a few years older?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not, like, too far. It's like... I don't think... In terms of his character, like, people are like, oh, yeah, it's got to be, like, bulky, you know what I mean, like menacing, but he's like a genius, you know what I mean. You don't have to be like big and bulky, you know what I mean. You can have like a kind of thin guy like Jesse Eisenberg was, you know what I mean. It's like if he needs to do anything physical, if he's doing physical stuff, it's going to be against Superman, so he's going to need his war suit anyway.
Yeah, so, which, I'll be honest with you, I hope they never do that.
I think. See, I'd sell out and say like Billy Zane, a young Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yeah, or like, say like if he was washed up, okay, like washed up, you know what I mean? If I was picking an older one, I'd pick Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
He looks good in a suit, you know what I mean?
It's not a bad idea. The only question I would have is, could he pull off the intellect?
People are writing for him, you know what I mean? He's got his kind of smirk. It can just be like smirky, like intelligent, you know what I mean? Not whimsical intelligent, where you're saying 100 words a minute and it's all like blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It can just be like, see, if it was like proper fan casting, I'd pick anyone. I'd pick myself.
Sure.
But I'd go for Bruce Willis. I would, like, just as he's losing his hair, you know what I mean? So lop it all off, like late 30s, you know what I mean? And then like for Superman you could pretty much pick anyone, couldn't you? So it's not like you say the age difference, you know what I mean? Because Superman's like, you know what I mean, he doesn't have to look aged to be like whatever. He could just hit 30 and then like not look any different for the next like 200 years. So I think in terms of that, I'll probably pick Bruce Willis, late 30s. Who was the next one? Green Arrow.
Yes.
See, the thing with Stephen Amell is, he's kind of short. Yeah, I've noticed in that he's only like about mid 5 foot range. I'd want kind of a tall, slender person. So I'd
really? I mean, that's cool, but are they all tall?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it better to have someone who isn't?
No, because then it looks too weird. If you've got like a 6 foot Batman and then like a 5 foot Joker, you know, fair enough, is towering over him, it's intimidating, but come on, at least have him like surpass the shoulders.
5 foot.
So like, I think like
no Tom Cruise for you then.
I think like anyone could play kind of Green Arrow. So you know who I'd pick? I'd pick Tom Hardy.
As what, as Green Arrow?
Yeah, I'd give him slick back hair. I'd give him a rough beard. I'd have like scars on his face. I mean, he's good looking. You know what I mean? Playboy. He could be Oliver Queen. I'd have kind of a scarred up kind of look.
Okay,
and then just have like grease paint to kind of, so it's not like, oh yeah, I saw the Green Arrow and that. It's like I peeked under his hood. He had like grease paint on, but I swear I could see like scars and stuff like that on his face. So it would be like little marks and stuff, like maybe on his eye or something. But like I'd have like, if he was like in Green Arrow mode, it'd have the grease paint or the mask to kind of hide that. So I'd pick Tom Hardy. He's kind of around the same height as well, you know what I mean? So,
Marvel and DC want Tom Hardy for something. I know he's already done Dark Knight Rises, but they want him for something. He was meant to be in Suicide Squad, wasn't he?
What? So Marvel want him?
I think they both do. They all do. I'm sure Fox would want him as well. It's just, what role do you give him? I mean, Green Arrow is, I suppose, a good answer, isn't he? Unless he's got his eye on Wolverine.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, but he doesn't really... See, are you thinking... When you say Tom Hardy in terms of DC, are you thinking like big and bulky? See, he can just be like mid-range, you know what I mean? Not massively like... Because people always think... You like think back to Bane, don't you? Like really like big and that, and it's like he looks good, kind of thin as well. You know, muscular, toned, but not like overly like massive. You know what I mean? So,
sure, but I think that's just the that's kind of the screen image he's built up for himself. I know he's done things like Mad Max and whatnot, but if you think about Tom Hardy being imposing, your mind goes to Bane and Bronson. Just this like lumbering dude who's super jacked. But yeah, theoretically he could play anything.
A mid-range Tom Hardy in that. A kind of like he is in Arrow, you know what I mean, killing people, like imposing, because it's basically like Batman, isn't he? So I mean, he's got
Would you follow Arrow in making Oliver Queen quite a serious dude?
Oh, in terms of what?
Well, in terms of the comic books, he's more of a playboy. You know how Bruce Wayne has the act of he's a playboy.
Yeah.
Secretly, he's super serious Batman. with Oliver Queen, he's actually just really a playboy.
Yeah,
Would you keep that, or would you ditch it and follow Arrow and just make him more like Batman?
I'd keep it, because then it's like you don't have to rely on the Flash for like comic relief. You know what I mean? Have him a bit jokey, you know, like funny one, like you know what I mean, something like that. Yeah.
I suppose the concern with a lot of these characters, they're all created around the same time. I suppose Batman was older and a lot of them being in the 30s, but roughly the same time. Is that if you do that, then he's basically Tony Stark, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really get around it, can you? You got to have a personality in there, so the go-to one. So
yeah. So I'd pick Tom Hardy for that. Who's the next one? Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
I would pick either, as I said, Megan Fox, or I would pick. See, I'd have Cara Delevingne for that.
What is it with you and Cara Delevingne?
Well, you've already proved she's kind of vixen-y.
She hasn't proved anything.
Well, she can dance.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
She can belly dance. Ain't that the kind of, you know, sensuous, like you see, like Poison Ivy? I see kind of like, you know, doing that with the hands, moving about. You got the plants like following her and like sultry. So
she starts doing those dance movements though. My head is going to go immediately to Uma Thurman, that goofy pink gorilla outfit. Like, no.
See, I'd pick her because she's kind of got the sultry voice as well. You can see her like leaning over your shoulder and just like sweet talking you.
I'm not convinced. I've only seen her in Suicide Squad and I thought that was terrible. And I think she was in like some sort of Paper Towns or some other movie like that, which I haven't seen yet. So
yeah, I ain't seen that. I've always meant to go to watch that at some point, but I've never got round to it. So there's probably going to be some sort of disparagement between that, but I'd pick her. She can come off sultry, like when she whispers, you know what I mean? It's kind of saucy. I don't want to go into too much detail, but you know what I mean.
You bet.
And I mean, she'd look good in the outfit. Who was the last one?
Dr. Fate.
Ooh, so you pick anyone for that because he's not really a well-known person. What's his kind of personality?
Well, what kind of would you rather it just be? Would you rather him have a personality or keep that hidden? You know, kind of like a Dread thing, where he never takes the helmet off.
See, like as Kent I'd have a Kent Nelson one.
Okay.
So I'd have him kind of just. I'd have him kind of like strict comic book, you know. I'd have him like mumbling to himself like a crazy person, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't really matter what I'd have him kind of look you know who I'd pick? I'd just had a genius idea. Mel Gibson. You know, straggly hair, straggly beard, sitting there mumbling to himself, you know, about the Jews and stuff like that, and I whack the helmet on him. There you go, Mel. You telling me that wouldn't be good? You know.
Hey, look, Mel Gibson can do anything. He might be a nut job. He's a great actor, so.
There we go. He could just be like, "Look, Mel." We need full nut job. We need you to just sit in that chair. We need you scratching the skin off your fingers. We need your head wobbling. We need the beard. We need the hair. We need the curses. And we need you staring at that helmet like a woman in love.
Have you seen him with a beard recently? He had like a full-on, like hobo beard going on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's it. That's the look right there. You're telling me that wouldn't be good? Just don't let, if he goes full method, don't let him near a telephone because he might get himself in trouble again. I think that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I'd say that pretty much, unless there's any honourable mentions or anything like that you want to add to. I'd say we wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, drop in the comments, you know, who you think, who you'd cast, who we got right, who we got wrong, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Holla!